happens again. I got skeletons in I met an old man back in the day. He said,
Oh, this is the surf finale. The secret
like that.
surprise guest
I like that.
of rew-who-nyc. We got unSTeaDy FReDDie. I'm feeling shaky. Yeah.
Keep the applause down because it hurts the microphones.
Yeah. So, what's going on in surf world?
Every day, there's an opportunity to catch a wave, if you understand that.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
baby.
Every day.
Every day.
Surf music world and the surf world collide sometimes. Dick Dale was in town 2 weeks ago and
Nice.
caused a big stir, the Brooklyn Bowl, and he went on the boat ride. It was insane. 75 years old.
Nice.
The king of the surf guitar, he started it all. I do a show where we're sitting in this room
And honors
every first Saturday of the month. And we have a very funky little, every month I find artwork, borrow it, and put
Is that you on a surfboard?
No, that's not me on a surf. I haven't been on a surfboard yet.
In your
but
whole life?
No. This,
You gotta do it.
This year.
You've never been
This
on a
year,
surfboard? I just saw Gidget the other day, and she went on the surfboard.
Hey, not only Dennis Wilson surfed, so, of the Beach Boys,
Yeah,
and he drowned in 4 feet of water.
Aw.
Yeah.
but not surfing.
No, drugging.
Yeah.
A
Quaalude.
lot of people just
Lots
drown.
Really?
of
Was it
drugs.
Quaalude?
No, it's
There
probably
was a lot of drugs and alcohol.
Yo.
Ah,
One love. You can't chase the white dragon without a winner.
Yeah, it's not good.
Whatever.
One love.
You know,
it's
your
rock and
path is
roll.
your
I hear a
path.
lot of talk of drugs on this show.
Just today. It's like
just,
on a day.
just as it happens.
It's a
just
full
today.
moon.
Oh.
It is. Well, we've all had our histories.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
a lot of things have references.
And I'm
So a lot
forced-
of
yeah.
things lead to memory lapses that you still have, and a lot are drug related.
Where am I again?
Exactly.
I'm 14 and a half years clean and sober.
That's good.
It's very
Awesome.
So
good.
do you still have
Beautiful.
those memory relapse moments of
I have
Like when
bad
you see an
videotapes
elevator.
playing all the time.
not that, but like when you see an elevator at floors 7 and 14. Does that ring a bell?
That's really pushing for a Quaalude reference, really.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For
I
those
see
that
it all
don't know,
the
and there are
time.
2 A's in Quaalude.
Yes.
Where are we
exactly.
going with this conversation?
We're going to
714s.
surf night.
Yeah, baby.
And
Yeah, I
this
know.
is on 8/4.
What?
8-4.
8/4? August
Yes.
4th?
August 4th.
August 4th.
Saturday night at Otto Shrunken Head.
Saturday night's all right for surfing.
Who's playing?
The first band I've never had them play here. I believe in giving new bands an opportunity to play.
Nice.
I do. They'll send me something, even if it's primitive. I don't care. The spirit's there.
And it's
We
funny,
take-
the Howlin'.
Now we're gonna
Tonight.
the rest of the
Oh.
interview we'll do this way, or I think we'll take them off.
However you're
How
comfortable.
handsome am I on the show? Do I look good?
You
Yeah, you
look
look good.
very
It's
handsome.
good. For 60, I still got it.
You're rocking your skin, baby.
60.
60 years old. Look at
There
that
you go.
hair.
And don't you feel better than you did when you were 50?
In certain ways, yes.
There you go.
Certain ways.
Well,
In other
Mick
ways,
Jagger just turned 69. Can you do the moves like Jagger?
I don't know. But my hair is real, so that's all I'm going to say on that.
Oh, his isn't?
There's a lot of mixture there.
Isn't
Really?
it?
There's stuff like taped in,
job, though.
glued in
Oh, he's
here
got,
and here. He's got the glue thing, the mix.
Oh, he's got extensions?
I don't know.
Weaves?
I don't know what you call it, but
Wow, that's good to know. I had one and I loved it. I
a
wanted
lot of
to
people
see
wear
it.
toupees, and on TV you
Try
can't
to-
miss it. Can't miss toupees.
Oh,
I'm
right.
kind of obsessed with that.
With hair because
with
you
just bad
good hair?
toupees.
No.
When I see them,
Can you always tell one?
On TV, you can't miss it.
Really?
Yo,
Yeah, because you see the head
You
and
can
you see
see
this
it.
thing fitted.
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah,
I don't
I
look
can
for
name
that.
names and you go, what?
just be bald.
Well, there's a new movie out with Ben Stiller. There's like every one of them is wearing a wig. They're all wearing wigs.
But that's on purpose, right?
I don't know. How about if
It's on
I
purpose
tell you
because
the
they're hiding
names,
the
you would go,
baldness.
oh, come on.
Tell me a name.
Well, who can I think of?
Ted Baxter.
Jimmy Fallon's that his name?
Oh, he has a wig?
Yeah, if you look, you can see it on the advertisements for Capital One. You see it. You can see
Oh.
that there's a head there, and that thing is
Wow.
Vince
You're
Vaughn.
busted.
Vince Vaughn, you can't miss.
Busted.
Can't miss Vince
Wow.
Vaughn.
Wow.
And
Good luck
all
for
those
them.
guys, Piven, they're all just wearing.
Just shave it off. Take
I
it
don't know
off.
what I don't know. Then again, I don't have to deal with that, so I don't know what I would
You're
do.
blessed
Right.
with
I
a
don't know
good
what I
hair,
would.
right?
I don't know what I would do.
All right, so the
The initials.
We're playing
I-
at 9 p.m.
First time here. The
Where are they
Howlin',
from? Do you know?
I think Jersey.
Okay.
If they're not doing her.
So they could surf potentially because
Think
there
a lot
is
of
a
a lot of
Jersey
surf
Shore.
musicians surf,
Yeah.
and I will. I've had it
Do you wear like those surf shirts?
sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
to.
I can
You
see
gotta be-
it.
It's it's
What turned
tacky.
you on to surf music? Like, what made you say that's me?
First, let me announce the bands,
Okay.
and then we'll do that. The initials, the Howlin' Thurstons. That's a name that you know. Recognize the name, Thurston Howell.
Yes,
Right.
Thurston Howell
From?
from Gilligan's Island.
There you go. So that's the Howlin' Thurstons. It's surf and rock and roll. The Tarantino's NYC, because there's a Tarantino somewhere else. Great band. There's surf, R&B, soundtrack stuff. Really, really great band.
Nice.
And another new band, I think also Jersey. They're new to me anyway. Byzantones. You gotta love the names.
No, they're nice
Byzantones,
names.
yeah. I think I talked about surf, where it came from. I'm familiar with the first wave of surf, the early 60s. It meant a lot to me, that instrumental music. And it all went away when the Beatles and all the bands, the cute, they all... I mean, the Turtles were called the Crossfires. They were a surf band. There's a lot of
Are
musicians.
they like Imagine Me and you?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Turtles were the
Oh,
Crossfires.
surf
Right.
band?
Jim Messina,
That's
From
surf.
Loggins and Messina?
right, and Poco, I think, right? Was he in Poco?
Yeah.
He had a surf band, the Jesters. There's a lot of these guys.
Interesting.
Yeah, that all did surf before. It was a very big genre for a moment, and it never went away. It sort of sat there.
Oh, is it kind
And
of
it
like
came back.
rockabilly?
And
Like,
it came back.
like, is it a brother or a cousin to rockabilly?
Definitely.
Because like that's another one that's always been there. but it's
Rockabilly
just
came
never-
first,
Yeah,
but it's the same thing with the reverb.
yeah.
That and the
And the
chords,
fashion.
just the sound alone. But rockabilly's of course got words and lyrics,
Right.
and pure surf does not. It's
And so did
instrumental.
any of these bands have words?
Some of them, I'm not sure. The Tarantinos don't. The Howlin' Thurstons, I don't think so. The other bands, I don't know.
Clever name, the Howlin'
I don't know. I
Thurstons.
can't say
If
who
you
it's-
were,
what
if you
the-
were on Gilligan's Island, who would you be?
Who would I be?
Yeah, which character?
Skipper.
Gee, I don't know. Whoever gets the girls, I hope.
The skipper.
Which one was the raging heterosexual? That would have been me,
Professor?
I guess.
I think so.
Gilligan. He just didn't
Gilligan.
show it. Gilligan.
Uh,
You think Gilligan?
Gilligan loved.
What-
What's her name?
Marianne. Ginger.
Ginger.
Should I be
Wasn't it
Ginger?
Ginger?
Yeah.
What you want
Well,
to
the
know?
actress
What
go
were
by
the real
Jane,
names?
right?
Ginger's
Marianne.
I'd be Ginger,
What are
right?
the
You
real
know,
names?
she's get all the action.
I saw
Got
one
all
of
the action.
one of them. I see in New York every so often.
Ginger?
I don't. What's their real names?
I don't
Oh.
care. Who cares about
Help
their
me
real
out.
name?
Because I don't know which one is
Who
which.
cares? Do you care about their real name?
No, no. Up to a point. I do.
I love Thurston and Mrs. Howell.
I just
though.
want to use it for identification. I don't
So
know
there
which
was
one it is.
Ginger, Professor, Marianne, Thurston and Mrs. Howell.
Skipper.
Skipper. You like
Must be
Skipper.
Ginger, I guess. I don't know.
And that was such a
Beautiful
good
woman.
show. I haven't
It was
seen
wonderful.
it in a really long
Toby
time.
Gillis. Toby Gillis. With,
That was
you know,
Gilligan.
It was him before. It was an amazing show.
Right.
I like that.
So,
Where did surf come from? The first wave? I have a lot of 45s from those days. I could have brought them and held them up, but I didn't.
that's okay.
Yeah, but I think I talked about this once before. When I got clean and sober in January 1998, which I'm really proud of that I haven't gone back.
Good for you.
I started hearing surf music, like a radio playing in my head, nonstop, quietly, soft, and I actually had people come up to listen.
Did they hear
No,
it?
they didn't hear anything,
Were you like
but
the
they,
conch shell or
but
something?
they didn't
like,
think I was insane. They just went with it because it's a spiritual thing. It was
Yeah,
a call. It was a calling.
talk to Audie
Yeah.
about
It
that.
was a calling.
She knows those
Yeah,
things.
it was a calling all the way. Very, somebody I was seeing at the time, I said, I've got to do this, put on shows.
Yeah, you gotta
She
listen.
goes, nobody has ever heard of this. I said,
Is it
they
the most
will.
fun you have?
Doesn't matter.
It's live music is my zen. I'm going
Nice.
through a really awkward time in my life. I don't want to talk about my job too much, my family,
God
my
bless.
health.
Let it out.
No, all the core stuff is, in a very unsteady state. So
Yeah.
the music is phenomenal. It's what
Yay
does
for
it
the
for me.
music.
Yay
So
for
can we
music.
you've been to the shindigs. It gets
Yeah.
really
It
crowded.
does.
And the people
Yeah.
love it, and a lot of young. I'm thrilled that young people come here and go, "What is that?" And I go, "That's surf music."
Yeah, you got
They
a
go,
big following.
"Like the Beach Boys," and I go,
Yeah.
"No," except for the singing. You know?
Right.
Right.
So, and I have a lot of video on youtube.com/unsteadyFreddie.
There you
Freddie
go,
is spelled
baby.
I-E, not a Y. I have about 2,800 videos in 4 years now.
Good for you.
It's about
Wow,
averages
that's
is
a
about
lot.
3 a day.
Whoa.
You know, I come back with videos from different artists when I go on the road. I just went to Florida for some music of, Yes, of course, Yes, and Procol Harum. Good friends of mine. I went to see three nights in Florida, different
You're a good
cities.
friend, Freddie.
And I didn't ask for free tickets. I support live music. I
There you
don't
go.
get me backstage, but I'll pay to go.
There you go. Perfect.
And I'm going to go see them on the West Coast. I'm going to go to Arizona, San Diego, and Las Vegas.
Ah.
And the ride from Las Vegas back to Phoenix.
It's beautiful.
If you're not spiritual, you will be after that
Nice.
ride.
Will you hear
I've never
surf
done that.
music in your car with the radio off?
There's a thing now called CDs. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah, but I think
They
they're
play
going
them in the
extinct.
car. I
I think it's
bring
all
back
digital.
vinyl. I love
You
vinyl.
can't play
Vinyl's
vinyl in the
sexy.
car.
There's some stuff, old footage of people that actually had record players installed in their car.
That's
I
when,
love
Kept
that's when,
very level, and they were playing
yeah,
records.
and that's when
with
cell phones were
speakers.
as big as this table.
Exactly.
That was
They were in the
there
car.
weren't even cell phones.
They were phone cars, though.
Amazing.
I
One
know.
love.
So,
I love you for letting me do
of
this.
course, anytime.
She's
you're
the best.
You're
Give
the
her a hand
best.
for
Who is the best?
You're the best.
Today I'm the
You're the
Who.
best.
Today I'm the Who.
Yes, unSTeaDy
Right.
Freddie.
Speaking of the Who,
unSTeaDy
the Who are
Freddie.
coming to America. I got tickets
Yeah.
to 2 shows.
Well, I got my British
I like
thing
that.
because of the Olympics, and I love London.
I'm going to.
I love London.
I love London.
I love London.
London, you go now.
Yeah, ta-ra, ta-ra.
I had an internet radio show, Twang Shebangs, like surfy stuff, and I got to do an interview with Pete Best on the phone before we met, and I said, "Would it be all right if I do this interview in a very, very bad
sounds pretty good.
Liverpudlian
Nice.
accent?" And he says, "You've got to be more nasal, Freddie.
You
More
do.
nasal."
I love it.
So when he came to America, he was setting up at the cutting room, and I snuck up. I said, "You've got to be more nasal, Pete." And he turns around and he says, "unSTeaDy Freddie."
Ah.
I used to do George Harrison imitation.
Let's
and
hear it.
I did like promos for my show. And I said,
Did you get arrested?
and no,
for-
people will say, "How did you get him to do that?" He was still alive. And I said, "Seriously, why are you asking that question?" It was,
I love George
Yeah, I
Harrison,
love
but
him.
he got a raw deal. They always picked on George Harrison.
there's
He
always-
got almost
he's
stabbed
like
to
the
death in his
guy who
house.
went to camp and had a bad summer
he
in the
died,
bunk,
yeah.
Yeah, why? Poor George.
It-
I
you know
love
what?
George.
I went to see a Monkees tribute last night, and you couldn't help but see that what's his face, the fellow whose mother invented whiteout.
George Harrison?
No, in the Monkees.
Oh,
Nesmith.
his mother invented
It
whiteout.
occurred to me. Yeah, he did. He's very, very wealthy. Very wealthy.
Good
But
for
I know,
them.
how's that? But
He was
when
the
you look
drummer,
at the
right?
no guitarist with
No.
that hair that
Wait,
went
was
back
it-
to here and over to here.
Pete Nesmith with the green
Mike
hat.
Nesmith.
Oh, okay.
Mike, yeah, Peter
No,
Tork.
Peter Tork.
No, but I saw on all these photographs that I just picked up on it.
I'm
He's
too-
not
into my monkeys.
the Monkees are having
I
great
love
time.
that.
He doesn't seem to be having a good. He's a little bit off from the rest. He seems separated.
Oh well, we love Davy
Spiritually,
Jones.
he
Davy
wasn't gonna-
Jones is my.
I
It's
went to
okay.
that. I went to that 4.5-hour thing at
You never know where
at
anybody
BB
is.
King's with a benefit for him.
Recently.
Yeah, a few months ago, and
Yeah.
I shot a lot of video, and their fans went nuts. Those videos went into the thousands within a week. It was
Well,
amazing.
He deserves it.
He does. It was
Any
very
last shout
sad.
outs, Freddie unSTeaDy?
I don't know. Make sure you come to my show
Auto Shrunken
every
Head,
first
the
Saturday.
first Saturday of every month.
If
And
you're
the
in-
full moon will be
I see a bad moon rising.
weaning.
What was that?
Waiting.
Remember a bad moon
Waiting.
rising?
Waiting.
There's a bathroom on the right. Remember that lyric?
I do.
Yes, you do.
I could
No,
use it.
surfguitar101.com, a great website for all that is
One
surf
love.
music.
Really?
Yeah.
And it will teach you everything you need to
Yeah,
know?
and there's so much other music I love, but that's not what I'm here
would
for.
would you want to share a skeleton for a
A
raspberry
skeleton?
Hi.
Well, you know about my drugs and alcohol.
Well, did anything ever happen during one of those moments?
I think if I get very rich and famous, I'll discover if something did happen.
Okay.
Oh, you
You know,
forgot a lot.
No. Some people will say I'm dad. I don't know. I have no idea because
Gotta
there was
love
a lot of reckless moments, but I remember it all.
Any that molded you into a positive place?
What things that happened?
Yeah.
Bad stuff.
Yeah,
so
turn good.
that I don't do it again.
Right.
There you
You
go.
gotta
There you go.
remember, and you gotta give thanks and gratitude for I just give gratitude for waking up every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After that, it's up to me. You know.
Exactly.
Yay.
baby.
So I can't thank you enough
Yes, you
for
can.
the visit.
Yes, you can.
And yes, unSTeaDy FReDDie.
4 bands,
Surf Rock.
9 o'clock, no
Saturday.
cover, great drinks, and bad stand-up.
Yay! unSTeaDy.
And good hair.
Good hair. Thank you, Adi Love.
Thank you very much.
Caroline, No Future, Quinn, Michelle. All our guests today. We had Adam, David, Kelly, King, Jackie, Scott, Diane Berry, Gorky, that funny porno Paro Ricardo,
He wants
Leslie Lowe, unSTeaDy FReDDie. What a great show.
And we should say this is George Harrison, and you're watching Rew and Who.
Yay!
Yeah, baby.
See you next week.
Thank you very much.
One love.
Thank you very much.
Gonna